Yo, good evening everybody, how y'all doing? I am back again with another reaction video, and this one is a Patreon request from Samuel Martin. He's in my highest tier, and he's asked me to react to something that, honestly, I probably would have ended up doing myself, because it's funny. But before we get into it, I just want to let everybody know that we've got a brand new poll up on the Patreon for the next movie reaction. You can see it right here. As you can see, the options are Up, The Meg, Tenet, Gladiator, The Client, Awakenings, and Now You See Me. This is for a movie reaction that I've never seen. I am going to be doing polls for the War movie reaction, the Nostalgia Series movie edition, where I watch a film that I haven't seen since I was no older than 12. Yeah, but this is for a film that I've absolutely never seen before. I've never seen any of these films. So far, Up and Gladiator are tied on 38% out of 8 votes. So can everybody on the Patreon get yourself onto this poll and vote so we can get a result? I don't want to repeat what happened last time with the last movie poll, where the Equalizer and something else, I can't remember what it was, were tied for 2 weeks, and the only way that we got a result is that I had to beg somebody to change their vote, or I think I got somebody who hadn't voted. I can't remember what actually brought this high, actually. I can't remember. It was a long while ago. It was the Equalizer reaction. It was before then. So that's a while ago. It was still early summer, wasn't it? So, but yeah, let's not have a repeat of that. Let's just get a clean result from this one. And remember, the ones that lose, they'll get carried over to future polls. Anyway, so it is the top 15 Iron Brew adverts. Now, there is an Iron Brew advert that I definitely know and remember, but I won't say which it is. I'll only say if it turns up here, and if not, then I'll just say it anyway. But anyway, stop talking. Let's go. But yeah, as I said, check out the Patreon. You can join from £1 a month, or it's about 80 pence when converted to dollars. And when you join, you don't even pay for the first week. You get the first 7 days free. And we are going to be doing a prize draw probably next week. So everyone on Patreon will pick a number, and I'll use a random number generator, and they'll win a cash prize. It won't be anything grand. It'll be, 10 quid, 15 quid, something like that. But I'm going to try and do them once or twice a month, so, when it's low prizes, you need to do it more frequently. But if you join the Patreon before we do the prize draw, you'll get 2 entries, so you'll get to pick 2 numbers, which is a benefit all the patrons in the $6.19 a month or higher tiers get. Anyway, let's go. The top 15 Iron Brew adverts. This is going to be good. I remember one, and I've seen a couple of others. They're always funny. I know that they're always funny. They're not like normal adverts. They're, well, what can I say? They're Scottish.
What's going on?
Hiya! I made my stuff in, like we said. And that TV was so big. There was nowhere for this.
That live Spanish football was getting tedious.
And that spare room?
Uh-huh.
Well, my mom's moved in.
Just had a wee shot of your razor there.
Right, I think I've seen this one, or one similar to this. It's where a guy's in a stressful situation, and the only way he can relieve that stress is by taking a swig of Iron Brew. I remember this, narrative of the adverts. I remember this series.
No problem, Daphne.
Yeah.
What's mine is yours.
Gets you through. Iron Brew gets... Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. But I don't know if I've seen that one. But yeah, creative. They're good.
Ready, everybody?
Everybody in the world loves Iron Brew.
I do.
That's
Me
true.
too. Everybody in the world loves Iron Brew.
He does. We does.
Me does.
Me does.
We love Iron Brew, even though I used to be a man.
What? Even though what? I mean, let's just move on. Yeah, I'm suddenly aware of YouTube community guidelines. Okay. Is she the mother? Okay, mother. You do you. She's shaving. That is funny. Wow.
Hi, Mum.
Hi, Linda.
Hiya, boys. New push-up bra. Amazing, eh?
Look at the contrast!
New push-up bra. Amazing, eh?
The son's like, Mum, and the friend's like, Mummy. Milfy. Yeah, Iron Brew gets you through.
Looking good, Mom.
From that old series. The same old series. Smart with you. You have tits.
Oh, come here, you.
Oh, they wish that was them so much.
Group hug?
Stacey! Group hug! Yes, please. Stacey's mama's got it going on. That's a classic. Oh, what? Do you know what? It's funny. That one and the other one. The I used to be a man. That's going to get remixed. If I make it big, I won't. Because obviously no one likes me. Look. But, yeah, that's going to get remixed, isn't it? And AI is going to make me look like a right twat. But, what I was going to say is, I can't be sure which ones of these I haven't seen or I have seen, but they do seem familiar. There's like an air of familiarity to them. I think it's because I do remember the series Iron Brew Gets You Through. Yeah, I remember that. Let's go. Number 12.
Love hurts, well that's an understatement. But you love makes me go black and blue.
You know what, I missed a trick with this video. I should have had a can of Iron Brew.
Got a funny feeling you've been drinking Iron Brew.
Made in Scotland from Girders. He got knocked out. That's another thing, you know, that's like the tagline, made from Girders. But that's a bit of a funny thing down here. Like, when you're kids, you're like, you know, your stupid uncles will tell you, oh yeah, it's made from girders. They just melt them down, put it in a can, sell it. But what is the actual thing about that? I can never remember it. Like, is it made of like iron, the mineral iron? I mean, I don't mean like they just put iron in, you know, obviously. But what's the connection with that? Because I keep forgetting it. Someone let me know. Granny Winslow, right.
Steamy windies in here, eh? Nice rug, Mum. It's hot inside your cheese toast in here. Do you mind?
Don't worry. Isa will come round and sort them out. Wow.
Mr. McTaggart, looking trim. Keeping active.
Okay. I know it's I'm sorry. I love you guys, Scotland, but there isn't a drink in the world that can make that situation less than what it is. Wow. Gangster Granny! She did! No way did they make a granny two-wheel a mobility scooter in an Iron Brew advert. No way. That is elite level shit, that is. Wow. Gotta give it to them for that. That's special. That's special. Nice. I need to see that again. Look at that! God, Grandma! Woo! Oh, the Stinger's got her. Oh, come on. She's only old. I love this. This is genius. Okay, so Iron Brew can make you forget that your mum's a man, or used to be a man, that your mum's banging 2 or was it 3 random men as soon as you're out the house, and now it can completely change the weather and put you in the middle of a Disney movie. That's a special drink. I think this guy's Iron Brew might have been spiked with a little bit of acid. Oh, he's happy, he got a carrot. Yeah. This is it. This is actually it. He's a butcher! No! Oh, what? Oh, you evil bastard! I knew it was too good to be true. An Iron Brew advert and all. Everybody's happy off their tits on Iron Brew and having a good time. No. No. There's a dark side. Wow. That is a plot twist, isn't it? Nice. Go on. That's it. That is it. Oh my god. They just don't make adverts like this anymore. They're boring. And you know, you can tell that there's some, whoever makes adverts, there's a couple that are still trying to cling on to like the glory days. Like for me, the golden age of adverts was like between, I don't know, like 2005, 2012 sort of. When the Go Compare adverts started coming out and Money Supermarket and others, they were, you know, really good. Like the first, I mean, yeah, the Go Compare man was annoying, but it was entertaining still. And compare the market with the meerkats, but now it's just repetitive. Like, you know, they've got this Sergey, he's just talking to Sergey now all the time, and Go Compare man don't even sing anymore. And Money Supermarket now, oh, I hate that. You're so Money Supermarket. It's like, oh god, you had the world on a fucking string, the advert world on a string, and now you're just doing this cheesy shit, and it's so repetitive. It's like, where did you go wrong? And these are part of those glory days, you know. Nobody makes adverts fun anymore. They're just too serious, you know. Like, even adverts about fun products like Jet2 holidays and stuff like that, there's no creativity. It is literally just a short clip of a few people getting on an airplane in the livery of the airline representing, yeah, and then it'll show a few people on holiday, you know, maybe a family, a couple of kids splashing about in a pool or riding a bike in like what's obviously like a Spanish meadow or whatever you want to call it, Spanish countryside, and then, you know, they'll say, oh, you know, pay this much for this holiday, etc., and blah blah blah, auto protected, bye bye, and that's it. It's just like, no, it's boring. What a bit of fun, you know. You're trying to get me to buy your the product is me. The product is you. You're trying to buy me. So sell me, you know. And it's just like, no. This, every one of these adverts so far has just made me want to go buy a can of Iron Brew. And that's exactly the purpose, the intended effect. It's an advert. It's supposed to make you want to buy their product.
What's that you're drinking?
Iron Brew.
Come on, give your old granddad a sip.
That is literally my granddad. He's no teeth. Well, has he? No teeth. Lost them all. Yeah, and when I remember when I was little, and he used to have his dentures. You know, he used to like make them a bit loose so they'd stick out a bit, and then he used to go like that. So the bottom ones, the two bottom ones, would be going up on his top lip like that, and just going. And it just made me laugh. But yeah, it reminds me of childhood. That. Oh, he's funny. My granddad.
Give your old granddad a sip.
It's alright, Grandad. You finish it.
Yeah. Ain't that the truth, you know? Oh, give us a wet of that. Give us a wet of that. Yeah, cheers. No, you keep it. Are you sure? Okay. You know? Is that not the truth? That is what people do every time. When it's a lend sip, they're disgusting. But as soon as it's theirs, they're like, I'll savour this like the Queen savoured her tea. You bastards.
Hush! Hush!
Is this the one I've seen? Seems familiar. It definitely involved a baby. Oh, that's a Scottish win. Wait, no, I don't think this was it. No, I don't remember. No, that's not it. No, but it did involve a baby, or at least naming a baby.
This high school sing-song is not about dreams. There's no cheerleaders or basketball teams, but we've got something that's good for morale. It's crazy, it's ginger, it's phenomenal. We ain't got no one called Jarret or Ray. We don't have haircuts that look like toupees. The excuse is class and here's our...
We don't have haircuts that look like... What?
Have haircuts that look like toupees.
Oh, toupees, right.
The excuse is class and here's our...
Well, I should think so. You look like high school students, or at the very least sixth form. At the very oldest, sixth form. So I should think you don't have toupees. Unless you have adolescent alopecia, in which case, you know... This joke isn't directed at you. That's a real serious issue for some people. But yeah, you know, you shouldn't have to point that out in a song when you're like 15.
It's crazy, it's ginger, it's phenomenal. Break it down.
And if you even try to open that can now, it's gonna go all over the fucking school. Iron Brew's a bastard for that. You so much as shake it a little bit and it's going everywhere, unless you put it on a table and don't move for half an hour. It's like Lucozade. Lucozade's the same. Really bad for that. But that's
we got no time for American pop, so let's spell it, just give it the jump.
Woo! See? This is what I mean about adverts. Losing their charm and their shine and their creativity. That's creative, fun, exciting. It glorifies the product in such a good way. It's not repetitive. It doesn't feel like the people trying to sell the product to you are patronising you or trying to patronise you or whatever. It's just fun. Yeah? That's what it should be. Simple, fun. Here's the product. Now we're going to give you a laugh, make you smile, and then maybe you might want to try it. Instead of, we have insurance. You might break your leg next week, or you might die and your kids might not have anything, you might not leave anything to your kids. Start putting £55,000 an hour into a fucking savings account now. You know, I mean, I know that's not the case, but adverts for like stuff like life insurance, that's what it feels like, they're saying, you know? But they try and make it all soppy. They'll bring on an actor making up a story of, I didn't think about what my kids would do if I died. You know, those, like, it's all fake. But this, yeah, it's just fun. No strings attached.
Beat it!
Beat it!
Phenomenal! Yeah!
What was that? Baby.
So, what are we going to call her?
This is it! This is it! This is the one I've seen! This is the one I've seen!
So, what are we going to call her?
Fanny.
Yes!
This, call her Fanny.
This is the one I've seen!
Can you call her Fanny?
Yeah. We can't call her Fanny. Oh, well, I'm afraid you can, mate. This is it. Fanny.
I like it.
I like it.
It's unusual. Unique.
My mum's a fanny. Granny was a fanny. She'll be joining a long line of fannies.
The jumper with the name on. That's the killer blow for me every time. Oh my god, I remember when this advert used to come on, I'd be dead every time. Oh, wow. Granny was a fanny. She'll be joining a long line of fannies. Oh, please, somebody, right. You guys have been, like, really generous recently over the last couple of months, like, you know, sending one-time donations for one reaction and joining the Patreon and stuff. I'll tell you what you want to do, right, as a Christmas gift. Send me that jumper in my size. I'm a large, well, no, make it, I like my clothes to be, like, comfortable, not too tight, so make it a large, yeah, large men's. Send me a jumper exactly like that, and I will wear it in, like, maybe not all Scottish reactions, because, you know, weather happens. It gets warm sometimes in the UK, believe it or not, if you're American. But I'll try and wear it as much as I can for, like, Scottish stuff. That needs to be a thing. And it'll go really well with something else, but that's another story. Only the people that will watch the final episode of Still Game Reaction will know what I mean by that. And Aaron A. But yeah, that's your job now, guys. Send me that jumper.
Was a fanny.
It's unusual. Unique.
My mum's a fanny. Granny was a fanny. She'll be joining a long line of fannies.
Aye. It's good to keep up tradition.
Oh, Fanny, you're just like your daddy.
That's the best one. I don't even care. I don't care about the top 4. I don't know if this is going in order either. It might just be a collection. But that's the best one. Because it's not just... It is because it's the one I remember that I know that I've seen. And it used to bring me so much pleasure as a kid. Or whenever it ran. I was young. I wasn't an adult. And yeah, it's just... Oh, that... It's so good. Wow. Oh my
Dad?
God.
This is my new boyfriend, Jeff.
Nice to meet you, Mrs. McGee.
Oh, he's English. Oh no.
Hey, you too, son.
That's a no-no.
So, any plans?
Just gonna take Wembley here for a walk.
Wembley! Wembley! The British Bulldog! No! Is this really what you think of us? Is this what you think of us? We go around in shitty, fake England tops like that, and we have British Bulldogs called Wembley wrapped in a fucking England flag raincoat. Because we really don't. We sit around in Bradford City shirts with a black Patterdale Terrier called Max. With a Scottish flag on the wall. Alright? So, drop the stereotypes. Yeah? Did he just shoot
He's
himself?
a cheeky wee fella, eh?
I love bagpipes. It's just the sound of them. I like it.
Gosh, you know it's one of those ads. Lots of kids with white teeth and giant shoulder pads. It's not a drink from those crazy Yanks because it's made right here. You know it's tougher than tanks. Making Scotland from murders, unpronounceable too. Made in Scotland from murders. It's called bars, iron brew. Still, this ad is really quite fun. Could give me a hit single, go to #1. The only flyer in the ointment's iron brew.
Now that's one thing you don't see. Iron brew in a glass bottle. I can't remember the last time I saw that. In a shop or otherwise.
claim greatest rock converter. There goes my chance of fame. It's a bit of a shame.
I mean, yeah, not much comedy in that one, but still good. I've seen this one as well, I think. This is definitely familiar. Yeah, I've seen this. I have seen... Yeah! I'm sipping on a... Yeah, I've seen this. This is one of my favourites too. Because again, it's so creative. Just... I'm sipping on an iron brew.
My chilly's Nomad mate says he would like some too. I tell him get your own. He looks like he is going to cry.
Yeah, this is so good.
I tell him once again the iron brew is mine. Now I'm falling through the air.
If Ali Jones was Scottish.
I wonder where I'm going to land. He nicked my iron brew and let go of my hand.
That is... Do you know, actually, do you know what? That might be the best. Simply for the reboot. The nostalgia factor. Because that song, the original, just something about it, every time I hear it, just takes me back to like age 7. I don't know why, because that's not when it came out, but I remember it being around in my life at that time. Mind you, you know, I remember when I was living with my mum back then, Christmas, the one thing that she would do a lot, and still does now, she'd have the top 20 Christmas songs, or she'd have the Christmas music channel playing as much of the day as she could, and that song was always around. You don't hear it much now. You know, when you put the whatever channel it is it Magic? I don't know. It's not MTV, but like a music channel on Sky. You don't hear this as much. They play the best Christmas song ever, the Pogues, but you don't hear this much. But yeah, that has a lot of nostalgia for me, and also the fact, you know, the way they redid the lyrics, very creative. It's funny, charming. Again, doesn't take itself too seriously. Doesn't feel like they're trying to sell you something. They just try to take your money. It's endearing in a way, you know. I feel like they're actually trying to connect with the people that they want to buy their product, and I appreciate that. Certain products do feel like the adverts, they're only trying to connect with certain people, but that, yeah, I love that. That might actually be my favourite, I don't know. For an overall experience, that's my favourite. The Fanny one, for pure comedy, is the best, but that, overall, as an all-rounder. So the Fanny one is like the Ferrari. You know, it only does one thing, where it does one thing better than anything else. But this one, it's like the BMW M5. It does everything brilliantly. Yeah, so that's how I'll explain that. I don't know. Anyway, it's time for the last one. Well, I have not seen it. Let's see. I love that one, though. Who sang that? Who sang that remix version? Because he sounds eerily similar to Aled when he sang that song originally. That's strange. Was it some clever AI? Mind you, that wasn't recent. It was... I don't know. I guess I can Google it or something, I don't know. Anyway, the moment you've been waiting for. Number 1. And it freezes. Does it? No? Oh, okay. Just poor editing, I guess.
Swingers from old videos. Now we're making a comeback. Oh yeah, from back to Monkey Door. Alright, we're here to flog this fizzy pop. The
verse. I'm guessing this is one a bit older as well. 20th century, maybe. Yeah, Glass Bottles. It's definitely older. Really? That's the one they picked as number one? Seriously? I mean, again, is my top 50? See, he doesn't say if it's in like in order, ascending order, descending order. It's just said my top 15. But if it is in the order where number one is the best, that's ascending order, right? I just said I don't know. But I wouldn't have even put that in the top 10. Honestly, I think the Christmas one deserves number one. The Ellie Jones remix. Yeah, that was the best one for me. No, I didn't feel that one at all. But anyway, you know, everyone's different, aren't they? But yeah, I'll leave it on the poll as we close out. Yeah. Every single one had a really fun element to it. You know, they never take it seriously like most adverts. I mean, ads for most consumable products like a drink, you can see, like, the Pepsi advert, they've gone totally like, oh, have you seen what they're doing now? It's completely, well, I don't really want to say it on YouTube because I'll only get called certain terms, but it's as clear for anyone to see. They've gone like down a very certain route with their adverts. Like, it's like, I don't know how to explain it without making people complain. But it's like, it's not about the drink. It's like, I don't want to say virtue signalling, but it just like, it doesn't feel like an advert for a drink. You see a bunch of people dancing and acting chavvy and a certain way, and then they'll sip a can of Pepsi and then they'll be like, Pepsi Max, and Coca-Cola's similar, but we all know what they're like. Let's not forget, when was it, 2019, they all sent a memo out to all their staff telling them to all their white staff to be less white. So it's understandable why their adverts are a certain, like, you know, like, but it just doesn't feel like it. But the adverts that they make, you can tell they're trying to make it fun and friendly and like relatable, but it just doesn't come across as genuine. But these do, because I don't know. I don't know why actually, but they do. You know, they just do. Maybe it's that classic old Scottish thing, like, where whatever Scottish people do in entertainment, it has an element of authenticity to it, like realness. Like, you know, Still Game. You watch most British comedies, very few of them where the characters in it feel real or relatable. So, you know, you'll watch The Inbetweeners, and every time I watch that, I'm like, yeah, that's what I was like at that age, yeah. That's exactly what my friends were like, and how we used to talk, sort of act. I mean, we weren't that sad, but yeah. But there's a bunch that just aren't relatable. But everything that I've seen Scottish, it is. Like, there's a realness to it. And it was the same with this. You know, like the family adverts, naming a baby, having a baby. And they just, it's like they take normal, everyday situations and find a way to make them bizarre and so ridiculous and, like, shock shock. What's the word? I don't want to say it because that's not what I mean. But like they try and make an innocent family situation seem disgusting or shocking or like, oh my god, I can't believe they just did that sort of thing. I used to be a man, you know, things like that. And it shocks you, and it makes you laugh, and you're like, oh wow, that's an advert I'm going to remember. I'm going to remember that because I remembered it. I've only seen a couple, but I remembered every single one I saw. I remembered the funny one, the Christmas one. Yeah, they're just so memorable. And you don't have to even try to enjoy them. You just enjoy them because they're fantastic. I absolutely love them. I love that. Anyway, yeah, that was a Patreon request from Samuel Martin. Thanks for that. That was really fun. So, yeah, there you go. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, like the video and subscribe for more content. And also, after you've watched this video once, just, you know, if you've got time, go back and watch it again. Just, you know, don't tell YouTube. And also, consider checking out the Patreon. You can join from just 8p a month. Which is nothing really, is it? When you think about it. I spend more than that on pop per day. Per 5 hours, the way I'm feeling early. I need my caffeine. But yeah, I enjoyed this, and I hope you did too. Thanks for watching, I hope you're having a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, goodbye.